Skip it up and that up. Hey everybody, your favorite man with an ass is now on Cameo. You could get your own personalized video message sent directly from me to you. Link to my Cameo below in the description. I look forward to seeing you there. So Google Stadia is sadly going to be dead. It's dead already, but in January they're shutting it down. And it's sad because yeah, they launched Google Stadia terribly. It was missing a bunch of features that were promised to be there. It was piecemealed together. But the core product, which I have played, I remember playing Borderlands 3 on it. I was like, man, this is impressive. I know it needs a lot of work in terms of the feature set and things like that, but the core game streaming experience, it felt like I was playing like on an Xbox One X, which was impressive. And I was playing on like a 75-inch TV and there was minimal compression. I was pretty blown away. I'm like, man, if they get their act together with this, this could be pretty amazing. Google didn't get their act together with it, and now Stadia is going to be no more. And there are some games that are just going to be lost in the abyss. One of those games, which was made by Splash Damage, is Outcasters. It ain't going anywhere else. They actually put out a statement about it. This is what the developer had to say. Dear Stadians, I didn't know that they were people who played Google Stadia were called Stadians, but okay. It is with a heavy heart that we inform you that we do not have plans to bring Outcasters to other platforms at this time. Outcasters was designed and built exclusively for Stadia, with many of its systems heavily reliant on the platform, significantly increasing the complexity of the work required. We still firmly believe that cloud gaming has a bright future in our industry, providing easier access to games than ever before, and we are encouraged to see that other platforms still champion this cause. As our final thank you to all of you that supported us, we've put together a short video showing a rare behind-the-scenes look at various stages of development of Outcasters from its humble beginnings to today. Thank you, Splash Damage. So that's it. Like, this is my problem with digital distribution, even though I'm a huge consumer of games digitally, and cloud gaming. When a platform fails, like, do you think this is going to be the last platform that fails, Stadia? Do you really think that? No. So some games are just going to be lost forever. That's it. They're going to be lost in the abyss. It's happened on the Wii U eShop. The games aren't going. Once that shuts down, it's shut down. They're not going anywhere else. That's it. They're lost in the abyss. You know, again, I always bring up when you have an actual cartridge. Yes, this is a ROM hack that you could actually play on an SNES of Super Mario Land. They ported it over to the Super Nintendo, the Game Boy version over to the Super Nintendo. It's actually pretty cool. I should play it on stream. I have this. This is physical. This is mine. Well, this isn't from Nintendo, but say Nintendo ceases to exist, I could still go out and find and buy Super Nintendo cartridges. I know I bring up this point every time, and I know it's redundant, but it's the truth, you know? And you can't even say that about physical games today, because if you buy a physical game today, a lot of times the full game is not on there. So we're in a weird place, but what's crazier about this, it's sad what's happening to Outcasters. It's sad that games are just going to be lost forever if there's game streaming platforms that die or e-shops or digital shops that go away. We're going to lose some of those games because you can't buy them anywhere else. Google's now pushing Chromebooks for cloud gaming. You know what, Google, maybe if you have, I wonder if you had a service, a cloud gaming service you could bundle with that would make it even more appealing. Oh, you had Stadia. I'm not kidding. This comes from Forbes.com. Google is launching cloud gaming Chromebooks. You just had probably one of the most stable cloud gaming formats that you just killed off, and you're launching Chromebooks that are meant for cloud gaming. I can't. Anyway, let me read this to you. Google has announced what it's calling the world's first laptops built for cloud gaming. Less than 2 weeks after announcing plans to shut down Stadia, it worked with Acer, Asus, and Lenovo on 3 gaming-focused Chromebooks. Google says the Acer Chromebook 516 GE, that name rolls right off the tongue, Asus Chromebook Vibe CX55 Flip, also rolls off the tongue. And Lenovo IdeaPad gaming Chromebook will have refresh rates of at least 120 hertz, displays with up to 1600p resolution, immersive audio, and Wi-Fi 6 or 6E connectivity, because the more bandwidth you have for cloud gaming, the better. Some models have RGB keyboards too. Subject to availability, you may get a SteelSeries Rival 3 gaming mouse at no extra cost if you pick up one of these Chromebooks. You had a service of cloud game. Do you know that this could have been maybe a selling point, Google, for Stadia? I don't understand. Like, I guess this is what happens when you're a corporation that just has so much money. It's just like, just throw it at different things and see what sticks. That is Google's philosophy. Now, interestingly enough, these laptops are going to be packing some okay specs. They're going to have an i5 or i7 in these Chromebooks. They're going to have Intel Xe graphics, which, driver support aside, are fairly capable. So you can do some basic AAA gaming, maybe if you want to, right on the Chromebook. But still, Google, you baffle me. Look, this is the problem, and this is why consumers are concerned with cloud gaming. Because if the companies themselves seem like they have no faith in cloud gaming, that they bail on it as soon as, there is an issue. Okay, and look, Google Stadia made plenty of mistakes, all right, and that's Google's fault. Why would they go out and invest money in cloud gaming devices when it seems like cloud gaming companies just come and go? I understand there is a bright future with cloud gaming, but if companies keep doing things like this, how are people going to have faith in cloud gaming? They're just going to be like, oh, I'm going to invest in this, buy games on this, and the platform could go kaput in a couple years. Because that's going to keep, until something really takes off with cloud gaming, that's what's going to happen. Another company is going to come out with a cloud gaming service. It's going to go away. So what happens with games that are on there that developers made exclusively for that platform? They're going to be lost, or people are going to be annoyed because they invested a lot in these platforms, and I'm sure not all of them are going to give money back. So if you bought a game for $60 or $70 now on whatever future cloud gaming platform there is, and they shut it down, you're SOL. If there's a game that's only on that platform and it won't be anywhere else, like Outcasters, you're SOL. They got to figure out how to make digital distribution and cloud gaming more safe for the consumer, something that the consumer feels more comfortable investing in, because when we see things like this, it makes people less comfortable, which means that cloud gaming will be pushed out more into the future, which maybe I'm okay with. So why am I complaining? Because I'm not really into cloud gaming taking over the gaming industry. I'd rather it be far, far off in the future. This is Rich at Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one.